I swear to you, all I intended on doing was getting the paint off some of the badges. And then I thought, well, all the oiling spots, I need to get the paint off of them and maybe paint those red. And the brush just took over, and Jesus, where do you stop? I said that on the other machine, ended up painting the whole damn thing. The only way to paint this properly is to take it apart, and I'm not going to do that. I am going to get rid of some of the blue. Who would paint these frickin' chrome knobs? Even just this plain steel, you know, shame on you. I took this tray off and got a little peek down in there. All looked well. I guess I should give you a little view of that. I wonder if I'm even in the picture right now. I'm going to work on my audio and quit mumbling maybe, and maybe if I actually got some sleep. Some of the videos either before or after this is going to be like, you know, the 23rd or 24th hour of working on this thing straight. And I actually fell asleep standing up and fell over and hit the floor. Let's find out if these are oilers or not. Yep, those are oilers. I bet you they might let some oil in. No. You got some of the paint off of it. It's a wonder. All I did since the last video was get some of the paint off of this thing. So let me show you inside this gearbox, and we'll call it a video. Here's some, this oiler cup here fills up this reservoir. It's got a felt sponge in there. Same with this one. And I overfilled everything. I actuated this system here, got some oil down in there, and there are all the gears as far as changing gears. Okay, it intersects, it grabs that gear down at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to get that tray on there ASAP. Well, hold on a minute. Let's watch this work a little bit. Because this is those three. Okay, put this in neutral. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing nothing there. I think whatever's happening on here is going on inside here. Okay, this is here. Okay, this is actuating the gears under this case. Okay, we're going to get this, I saw this lever piston here, and I remember Keith Rutger made some of these. It's a gear, but it's only one-sided. Where does that come into play? Not there. Let's see if this does anything to that. There we go. Okay. Very good. Everything seems to be working anyway. At least things are moving when I touch it. All right. Even if I just stopped right there, what an improvement. I mean, I'll get all this, whatever yellow stuff off, but it's just a shame that they paint all that bright work, or at least this bright work. And God, orange? Please. I am thinking about painting all these oil spots red. Just as a visual reminder that it needs to be, especially when you get down in here. Yeah, maybe it's not necessary. I'm just queer for red, really. Here's the first plate that I put the paint remover on. I haven't done anything to it yet. It's directions for clutch maintenance, I guess. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's try to get a video out of this. I still have to come in here and vacuum all the chips and whatnot, but yeah. Okay, I last stopped working on this, well actually, let's just say 10 o'clock this morning. I stayed up till 10 a.m. and then today I came out here a couple hours ago and started painting paint remover on some of these items. Who and why would you paint that? I mean, you're not fixing a bad finish. You're not making anything look any better. So first I came with the paint remover. I was just going to do these badges. So I slapped a little paint remover on all these badges. And my brush just started, you know, I wanted to see if there was any markings on this plate. And then I wanted to see what the wheel looked like. And it just kind of took over. I'm going to probably do another coat of remover on the things that I have done. And get this micrometer stop. I'm going to get it. Actually, the way it started is I wanted to get the paint off this sight glass. Which obviously I did. And then the brush just kind of took over. In the video preceding or following this, I'm doing some work on this bench, and you'll see there's a very poor lighting. So I went to Rural King and picked up 4 of these strips, and I got one up here. I was going to put another one on the other side of the garage door track, but I can't operate the garage door, so I'm going to put it up under here and possibly have it angle out a little bit, so I got some decent light. This is the skid the lathe came on. It's going to become a workbench and sit here on this wall. And then that blue rack there and this blue rack are going to be like library style here, so you can walk on both sides of it. And then the other one here, like I said, where you can walk around both sides. And I'll get all these doors over to the store, and there's really not that much there. It's just inconvenient. I need to get my everyday around the house tools organized, because that makes it kind of hard to find things. Kind of thinking about putting this wire rack in here to support the lathe, basically where those mirrors are at. And kind of thinking about taking all these wrenches down in these magnetic strips and maybe doubling these up and use them to hold tool holders. Magnets might not be a good idea for that. On my small one, I have these little metal boxes screwed to the wall, and the tool holders sit on there nicely. They also hold the picture up. So I got these metal boxes. A little bit bigger. I could put those on the wall and hang some tools on those. Well, let's not get too far into it. Okay, one more thing. It was suggested that I have somebody with a milling machine tap and drill my holes to screw my chuck onto this once it's machined. Now, my plan is to get this machined to the face that I need, which is this, and then take it here and give it a nice, hammer hit, nice hit, and get all those center holes marked, and then use my drill press to drill and tap. I pulled the jaws off, so I'm sitting flat on the drill press table. But if I'm not seeing the potential for error in my plan, and I do need to use a milling machine, let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. I think, if this piece, is registering, and I transfer the hole marks there, I can't really see where I could screw it up. My drill press wasn't drilling plumb. It might be a problem, but the base plate is still going to be registered in this, in this opening, and it's not going to have a chance to get pushed around on, I wouldn't think. Okay. You guys enjoy the rest of your day or the rest of your evening, whatever it might be. Kind of thought about, doing a alternating color, the contrasting color on all the lettering. That'd be fun to do. Okay. Enjoy the video, and just keep in mind, at some points in this following videos, I've been up for 23, 24 hours. I guess that's not that long. I did take the electrical cabinet door off because I was kind of wondering about the starter, the motor starter. There's my fuse box, and there's my transformer. And it's a little dark in there, but you can see General Electric control. Okay, I did go out and buy some wire, and there it is. I think it's, and I bought a socket that I meant to buy a plug. Is that rated high enough? Yeah, this is 410, and it is underground cable, I believe. I think it's Berry. I thought I saw on here it was you could bury it. Huh. It's funny, your memory. What do you think you saw? See, I thought it said underground. 600 volt. Water resistant. Oh, that's nice. You can't always count on your water being pure, therefore non-conductive. Okay, enough of that. It's a big freaking piece of wire. Okay, I'm gonna go out on. Yeah, going the other direction, this nut was going to make contact up there. It wasn't going to go anywhere. This is the long way around, I'll tell you that. Let's get a little juice on that. Let's try WD. Yeah, we'll try this. This really isn't penetrating oil, it's degreaser. It's actually that purple stuff. Okay, so I need to drive. I need to drive the round part this way. So I need to drive the top part the other way. And I think this is the way I was going to do it. I just wonder if we could drive the gib out. That one end had a ball bearing on it. I don't want to damage that. It's not that end. I'll tell you, the first thing I'm going to do today is right here's the gib. buy some lights, put on this bench. And maybe mount my vise. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Take the gib out. Yeah, that's a mess, man. Wow. Need smell-o-vision for that. That baby stunks. Okay. Seems like we got some looseness here. So I imagine there's a pin here. I don't know where it drives to. Maybe it's an Allen head tool. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take the whole thing and put it right down. That's great. It just doesn't fit. This one will fit in there. Oh. And we'll put the gib in there. Tell the towels out of the way. Bring this. This is vapor rust. I'm just kind of working with what I have. I'm really not trying to kill any rust, but I want to just do a general cleaning. Get things organized a little bit. Get the tools out of here. Find a paintbrush around here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, that's too wide to... Oh! I'm not sure if I want to put precision ground stones on this surface. I definitely don't want to put it in the oil. I think this will be adequate just to knock down the rough spots. Okay, I'm just going to set that aside, just as it is. I'm going to bring out another pig mat and oh, that's a mess, man. Well, take this over and give it a rinse. Yeah. Let me get rid of that. Maybe I should have wore rubber gloves. Okay, we're going to get a chance to see how this works. I think this is going to raise that puck. And I've never seen that before. So it's not really squeezing the give, it's pushing down on the cross slide, I guess. Well, hold on, maybe it is. I think there's a cam. So if that screwdriver pulls that down, that's going to tighten up on the give. It might be time to pull that all the way out. I just hope there's nothing. So there's a big dog point. Probably a spring in there maybe. No spring. Okay, I think that makes contact on the top and the bottom. It does. So that is down here as well as here. Let's see if we can bring that out. Okay. Okay, it is pushed on back here. Okay, that's something new. It's new for me. It's going to work a hell of a lot better when we put it back together, that's for sure.